Neither captain will be too upset here. There's a good opportunity to get runs early on, but also there's something in it for the bowlers if they can stay focused.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think.
Some adjustments to the field.
Sodhi has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started. Rizwan, there they go. Holy cow! They've started with a 6. Can you believe it?
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Cornwall, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you've just got to accept it and move on. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Misses everything. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Ferguson from the north end. No, terrible shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Wow, that's missed the lot. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. Pakistan, 20 for 2.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Neesham coming into the attack from the south end. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
End of the over, huge, 17 runs coming from it. Pakistan, 37 for 2. Ferguson from the north end. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Nearly gets the edge. Ferguson with a great delivery there. Gone. Superb catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. That's the end of a brilliant over. Brilliant bowling sees no runs and 2 added to the wicket column.
Run rate has steadied off now. They're finding boundaries and some singles in between. Good batting.
Neesham coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Couldn't get it through the field. Pakistan weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
These two enjoy batting together and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Ouch, that looked nasty. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. End of the over, Pakistan are 51 for 4.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play. Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Huge, that has flown.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Neesham overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Well, they've just kept going, haven't they? If a wicket falls now, the rest of the batters can probably come in with a really aggressive mindset.
That's a confident appeal. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Might look to go big again here.
Misses everything. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 82 for 4.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Some adjustments to the field.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
A few moves made in the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 2 runs added. Pakistan are 84 for 4. going with spin now. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Oh, fantastic catch. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nearly gets the edge. Sodhi with a great delivery there. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. That's a boundary save for sure. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
What a great piece of fielding. 4 runs save for sure.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Swept away but finds the fielder. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Sodhi will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Cornwall, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
This match has really tightened up a bit in the last few overs. Sodhi from the north end. Straight to the fielder. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Wasn't. It's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. New Zealand has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. The bowlers have really tightened up their line and length. Good work. Cuts that off well in the infield. In this format of the game, that over is as good as a wicket. Superb bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Swept away but finds the fielder. Brilliant diving stop. Cornwall ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Phillips, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. That's out. Caught. Out. What a screamer.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. How will he reply?
Misses everything. Phillips getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Cornwall from the north end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Couldn't get it through the field. No. Terrible shot. End of the over, 6 dot balls. Just a masterclass of bowling.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. And that's gone. Amazing catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Edged it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Ashraf coming in. Cornwall watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.